Pedagogy of Sustainability started its development in 1992 when we started running research, development and production of an environment that would allow us to reach true sustainability. In 2013, the United Nations report concluded that mankind is undoubtedly the biggest causes of global warming. We have always been that sure Earth will only be saved if we could before save the humans who inhabit it, and therefore we researched, developed and planned means to accomplish a quality natural environment as Mother Nature plotted it. The essence of our work and the citizenship school created by us is to bring awareness to our great planet citizens to become a human being with a global mindset and willing to put hands on local action. The pedagogy of sustainability is the largest product of this work. This natural quality is translated into syntheses by customers and citizens are the sun rays of this huge market and global society. They are fast-moving and informed, traveling all over the planet as fast as a click of the mouse. At light speed on a shining competitor, another provider that can meet their needs to any loss of quality that is offered. Similarly, nature teaches us that fishing for sustainability has to be like catching live fish, capturing the opportunities sheltered in the deep ocean of customers and citizens is a matter of survival. It is better today lose an opportunity for a competitor than to lose a customer to miss a step. In this third millennium, hardly any customer will be served by only one provider to supply for his needs. These providers today, organizations in any industry, depending on their abilities, will be left to capture opportunities, like capturing fishes. Thus, the blue sky of governments and society in general will remain blue only if human beings, customers, and suppliers, all citizens, behave as teachers of citizenship school. Rationale PEDAGOGYCAL, the pedagogy of sustainability in the third millennium. We are witnessing the accelerated building of a society of knowledge and information. Education and the education of new generations are paramount. We understand that there will only be a knowledge society if we teach the future citizens the knowledge and skills that are the foundations of our culture. According to Jeffrey D. Sachs, the achievement of the Millennium Development Goals requires an appropriate global partnership to an interconnected world. The world truly shares a common destiny. At this point, the sustainability education is constituted as a social and environmental responsibility management tool, based on the document which consolidated several targets in global conferences held over the 90 years, establishing a set of objectives for the development and the eradication of poverty in the world, the so-called Millennium Development Goals, MDGs, which must be adopted by UN member states, which shall endeavor to achieve them by 2015. The sustainability goes far beyond what a simple attribute of a development. It is presented as a project of society grounded in critical awareness of what exists and as a strategic goal for the future construction process. The pedagogy of sustainability is committed to the principles and universal values, establishing conditions for development and dissemination of a culture of citizenship environment that mobilizes people to better coexistence with the requirements of the third millennium. Agenda 21 proposes the sustainability education as shaping the codes of ethics of the century. In this sense, we understand ourselves as part of a planetary civilization, linked to a global society that seeks to commune of the same ideals of celebration of life, solidarity, that justice and on issues affect all human beings, food, water, air, health, housing, education, security, communication. This common search of natural and social sources of existence requires a new ethic of care proposed by Leonardo Boff, one of the Earth Charter editors, along with a sense of compassion. It is the ethics modernity, as opposed to the technical modernity, that prevailed in the 20th century. We emphasize that the Earth Charter is an idealized commitment in the 1992 conference, which was made by civil society and launched in the Netherlands in 2001. His ethical vision affirms in Pedagogy of Sustainability, recognizes the basic principles, interdependent and indivisible even in planetary civilization utopian. But we aspire to promote worldwide. The Brazilian Agenda 21 emphasizes the need for disclosure of the Charter Principles as an educational tool to promote sustainable development, which already has the support of UNESCO to spread it worldwide, and its purpose is to inspire humanity in their codes of conduct, thinking global and acting locally. We still is guiding the seventh knowledge required for the future education, Edgar Morin, who calls us to reform the thought, quoting Pascal's statement, I consider impossible to know the parts without knowing the whole, as do us know all particularly without knowing the parts. Synchronicity and the mainstreaming of the guiding ideas of sustainability pedagogy of this project help in the anthropological sense of the culture of the humanities, quoted by Morin as a culture that provides the knowledge, values, symbols that guides human life in its natural environment quality.